What if your deepest desires aren't just wishes, but blueprints waiting to be built? What if the power to create your ideal life isn't out there, but resides within your own mind, your own imagination? This isn't about positive thinking. It's about a fundamental law of consciousness that says, whatever you truly assume to be true must become your reality. The unseen power to shape your world is closer than your breath. For decades, Neville Goddard, a profound mystic and teacher, revealed a radical truth. Your imagination is not merely a faculty of the mind. It is the very creative power of God within you. He taught that the physical world around us is merely a reflection, an outpicturing of our inner states. Specifically, our assumptions. Every single thing you experience, every person you meet, every circumstance you encounter, is a direct result of what you have assumed to be true, consciously or unconsciously. This isn't magic, it's a law as consistent and unwavering as gravity. And in this video, we will unlock this unseen power, showing you how to consciously use your imagination to shape your reality, to manifest your deepest desires, and to truly become the architect of your own destiny. So, what exactly is this law of assumption? Neville Goddard stated it simply: whatever you assume to be true, whether consciously or unconsciously, hardens into fact. Think of your mind as a powerful projector and your physical reality as the screen. What you project onto that screen, your assumptions, your beliefs, your inner conversations, is precisely what appears in your outer world. Your imagination isn't just a place for daydreams. It's the workshop of creation. If you assume you are wealthy, you will experience wealth. If you assume you are loved, you will experience love. If you assume you are a failure, that too will manifest. The universe doesn't judge. It simply reflects back the state you are holding within. This isn't about wishing or hoping. It's about feeling the reality of your desired state now. It's about impressing your subconscious mind with the conviction that your wish is already fulfilled. The subconscious, being impersonal and obedient, then sets about arranging the outer world to match that inner conviction. It doesn't question how it will happen. It simply makes it so. Your imagination, when infused with feeling, is the ultimate creative force. Many confuse the law of assumption with mere positive thinking. But there's a crucial difference. Positive thinking often involves forcing a cheerful outlook, repeating affirmations you don't truly believe, or trying to override inner doubt with sheer willpower. It's like painting a smile on a sad face. The underlying emotion remains. Assumption, however, goes deeper. It's not about thinking positively. It's about feeling the reality of the wish fulfilled. It's about living from the end, experiencing the joy, the relief, the naturalness of having what you desire in your imagination right now. Imagine you want a new job. Positive thinking might have you repeating, "I will get a great job." But assumption asks you to feel what it's like to already have that job. The excitement of the first day, the satisfaction of the work, the security of the paycheck. You're not just saying it, you're living it internally. This inner conviction, this feeling of the wish fulfilled, is what impresses the subconscious and sets the creative process in motion. It's the difference between hoping for rain and feeling the refreshing drops on your skin. How does this inner feeling translate into outer reality? Neville explained that the feeling is the secret. Your emotional conviction behind an imagined scene is the language the subconscious understands. When you vividly imagine your desired outcome, and you infuse that scene with the natural feeling of its fulfillment, you are planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. This seed, once planted and accepted, must grow. Once your subconscious accepts this new assumption, the outer world begins to rearrange itself. Neville called this the bridge of incidents. You don't need to figure out how your desire will manifest. The universe, being a perfect servant to your deepest assumptions, will orchestrate the necessary events, introduce the right people, and open the perfect doors to bring your imagined state into physical form. It's like ordering a meal at a restaurant. You don't go into the kitchen to cook it. You simply place the order and trust it will arrive. Your only job is to place the order clearly, with conviction, and then maintain the inner state of having already received it. So, how do you consciously apply this powerful law? Neville offered several practical techniques. 1. The state akin to sleep, SATS. This is the most potent state for impressing the subconscious. Just before falling asleep or upon waking, when your mind is relaxed and drowsy, your conscious resistance is lowered. In this state, your imagination is most powerful. 2. Imaginal acts. Create a short, vivid and repeatable scene in your imagination that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Don't imagine the process, imagine the end. If you want a new car, don't imagine saving money. Imagine yourself driving it, feeling the steering wheel, smelling the new car's scent. Make it sensory, make it real, and repeat it until it feels natural. 3. Mental diets. Consciously control your inner conversations. Are you constantly complaining, doubting, or criticizing? Those are assumptions at work. Replace negative inner talk with conversations that align with your desired reality. Your inner dialogue is constantly shaping your world. 4. Revision. This is a radical technique. If you experienced an undesirable event, revisit it in your imagination and rewrite it to a more favorable outcome. Neville taught that by revising the past, you change its impact on your present and future. You are not denying reality, you are transforming its meaning and power. Neville famously said, "Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live." These techniques are your tools to change that conception. As you embark on this journey, you will inevitably encounter obstacles. The most common is doubt. When the outer world seems to contradict your inner assumption, doubt can creep in. But doubt is not a failure. It's simply a signal that you've momentarily fallen out of the assumed state. It's a reminder to return to the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Don't fight the doubt. Simply re-enter your desired state. Persistence is key. This isn't about effortful struggle. It's about consistently returning to your chosen assumption. If you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check its growth. You water it, you trust the process, and you know it will sprout. Similarly, once you've impressed your subconscious, trust that it's working. Your job is to maintain the inner state, not to worry about the how. The universe will arrange the means, the bridge of incidents, once the end is firmly established within you. Your faith in the unseen power of your imagination is your greatest asset. With such immense creative power comes immense responsibility. Neville Goddard was clear. Your imagination should always be used lovingly and constructively, for the benefit of all. He taught the golden rule of imagination. Never imagine for another what you would not want imagined for yourself. If you imagine harm for another, you are ultimately imagining it for yourself, because in consciousness, we are all connected. The universe is a perfect mirror, and what you send out, you receive back. If you experience undesirable outcomes in your life, it's not a punishment. It's a call to examine your underlying assumptions. It's an opportunity for self-correction, to consciously choose more empowering and loving assumptions. Use this power to uplift, to heal, to create beauty, and to bring forth the highest good for yourself and for others. Your imagination is a sacred tool. Wield it with wisdom and love. So, what is the ultimate truth of Neville Goddard's law of assumption? It is that your imagination is not just a part of you. It is the creative power of God within you. By consciously choosing your assumptions, by feeling the reality of your wish fulfilled, and by persisting in that inner state, you are actively shaping your reality. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of your experience. This is not a philosophy to merely understand. It is a law to be applied, to be proven, to be lived. Step into your true power. Experiment with this law. Prove it for yourself. The life you desire, the reality you dream of, is not waiting for you to find it. It is waiting for you to assume it. Your masterpiece awaits your imagination. If you're ready to continue mastering your inner world and unlocking your full creative potential, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss our next deep dive into the psychology of success and conscious creation.